Hello everyone. Hello. How is everyone this evening? I'm just taking a second here and getting a few things set up while people are hopping on. We're going to see how we can get this program going here. Let me see if I can find myself here. I know my face is real close right there. Sorry about that, guys. There we go. See if I can. Okay. All right. I've got my tablet set up so I can start seeing. So I can see who's on here before we get going. How's y'all's week been? Did y'all have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend? We had a nice one. Took time off, worked outside, finally got our yards mowed and taken care of since all the rain. But they are really look nice. And got that taken care of and out of the way, and so now I'm back in my room to do a little stamping, do a little sharing, and hopefully show y'all something that y'all are interested in. Give y'all a little news about Stampin' Up, and tell y'all a few things that are going on with the retirement list of our mini catalog that came out in January to June, and share a few things on Paper Pumpkin that'll be coming out. And there's also a free download that you can get and make some cards with, and hopefully y'all print that off and use it and enjoy it. And in the days to come, I'll be sharing a couple of cards with it, showing y'all a few ideas, and from there I'm gonna go ahead and move my camera around so that I can go ahead and get started. And as y'all hop on, if y'all would say hi, hello, something, let me know you're there. And if you like the videos that I do, the things I share, I would appreciate if y'all would click the like button and follow my page. That would be awesome. And if you have friends or family members that are card makers or would like to become card makers or learn a little bit more about it, I would appreciate you sharing my ideas with them, and let's just have some fun together. Okay, I'm gonna flip my camera and go ahead and get started. Y'all hang loose. I'm gonna flip this around here. Y'all may want to close your eyes. Whoa, after I dumped my phone, sorry about that. Didn't intend to do that. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. Hope I didn't give y'all too bad of a headache there. My camera, my thing don't want to move. I gotta get some more strength in my hands here. All we go. Okay. Why is this? Okay, well. Alright, we're going to try this one more time. See if I can keep from hitting the button this time. Okay. Now, let's see. Plug my phone in before it goes dead here. Come on. Okay, there we go. Alright. Let's see. I think I've got everything situated here. I may have y'all a little too close here. Let's try this. Alright. Alright, let's get going here. Let's see. Takes it a little bit to catch up. We'll get it going here. Okay. I think I'm set up here good. Hopefully y'all can see everything. It looks good to me. If not, y'all be sure and let me know, please. I think it's set up here in the screen. I hope. I think I got it right. Looks good. Okay. Well, our paper pumpkin, our monthly subscription, if you subscribe by June the 10th, you can get the expressions in color. And this kit also coordinates with a stamp set, our color expressions, and our annual 2021 to 2022 catalog. The paper is gorgeous, and this is going to be a fun kit. It's going to include 2 classic stamp, the little mini stamp ink spots, and an exclusive stamp set, and everything will be in the box that you need to create and do cards. You can add supplies and keep creating with it. It's a good way to build your stamping stash and to get our colors and our ink pads. And it's just a fun kit. You really don't have to think about anything. You can put it together as the kit comes, or you can change it up and suit your own needs with it. But it's a fun thing to get every month. And you, like I said, you can do 1 month subscription, you can do 3, you can do 6, or you can do a year at a time. And you can also pause for a month if you don't want one of the kits, or you can continue. But it's just a fun way to get together and craft with your friends, make cards, send out, hand out to, you know, just thank you cards or quick birthday cards, anything. Okay, that's on our paper pumpkin. And remember, you need to subscribe by June the 10th in order to get this particular kit. The sign up started May the 11th, goes through June the 10th. So there is the paper pumpkin. And there's Miss Judy. I do have someone on. Hello, how are you this evening? Y'all getting rain? It's dry here for now, with more coming in. And we also have the special going on, our Connect, Craft, and Collect, $25. If you have a party, or you can do it yourself on your own cells, you can invite friends. You get, if you place an order that's $250 or above, you will get, on top of your regular stamping rewards, you'll get an additional $25 stamping rewards from Stampin' Up. So, you know, you get an extra $25 in free merchandise of your choice. And if you spend, $500, you're still just going to get the $25 extra. So, there's always ways to work and to earn Stampin' Rewards. You earn Stampin' Rewards starting at $150, and it goes up. So this is a great thing. The offer goes until June the 14th. So you still got 14 days counting today. So don't forget about the extra 25 in Stampin' Rewards. And our mini catalog, our January to June mini catalog, is retiring the end of the month. The end of June, it will retire. It went live today for discounts on certain items in the catalog. Some items are up to 50% off. So don't wait. If there's something you really wanted out of the mini catalog that will be discontinued at the end of the month, you need to hop on and get it while you can. Anyone who knows about Stampin' Up knows that they sell out whenever things, when catalogs start to retire. So hop on, get those orders out, and get what you have procrastinated on doing, like I do so often. Okay, and the next thing is Stampin' Up is doing the United Through Creativity digital download, and this is for everyone. This is for anyone who orders through Stampin' Up, who doesn't order. They're doing the it's a thank you for the creativity, and I'm going to go through the pages and show you what you get. It's a free download. You can hop over onto my DBWS, and you'll see a banner going across the top, and you will see where it says United Through Creativity, and just click on that and you will be able to download this for free. I suggest printing it off on your basic white cardstock so that you can just go ahead and color and cut it and make your cards. But I'm going to show you the things that are on it, and this is, you'll see different languages. It's because Stampin' Up is in a lot of different areas, Germany, Australia, all over. So you'll have the choice to use the different languages. And the first page, you have these, and these are all to be colored. You can color them with your Stampin' Blends, your Stampin' Write markers, or your watercolor pencils, whatever your favorite medium is. And so here is one page, and this page has got a lot of sayings, different sentiments on it, different languages, and you can print them out in color, or you can choose to print it out in black and white, whatever your choice is. And here's some more sayings. You get a couple of 3 pages, I think, on those sayings, and you can print what you want. And then we have this one. It's got some flowers, different sentiments, and then we have a maple leaf for our Canadians, or for anyone who likes the maple leaf. And you've got how's it going, true north. So different sayings and languages there. And we have an apple pie. Who doesn't like apple pie? I mean, it's a staple. So you got here for you, through thick and thin, hang in there, and the pie, with your slice and your there, so you can color that in, make a great picnic card for summer coming up or whatever. And then we have a fern. We have a fern leaf here. Good as gold. And we have I call them Holland shoes, the wooden shoes. I love these things. My grandmother always had a pair of these in her home. I wish I knew the reason why, but I don't. But I love them. So you have that. And then we have some more sayings and some more flowers and a little clover, a rosebud, and I don't know, kind of reminds me of an artichoke there. And what absolutely famous news, fancy a cuppa, chin up. It all came out in a wash. And here's another flower, plant. Good day, you beauty. You're a true blue friend. And then for the cheese and wine lovers, you've got your wine, your grapes, your cheese, and your sayings. So, you know, this is, you know, great for anyone and for our French people. And then we have these that looks like, okay, you can color them in. Looks like it would fit A2 card really nicely here. Let's see if I can, here's the card base. Yeah, that would fit on the front of your A2 cards, so you could color that in. Put cinnamon in there. You could do all kinds of things with it, but it's, you know, your bicycle, your lighthouse, eagles, moose, little gnome. A lot of fun things you can do with this one. And then here it is, showed here. That's the free things you get out, and then it shows you here that you can options on coloring and different colors of cardstock and things that you can use. So just give you a little idea there of something you can do with the free printouts. Things that you can create, get your creative juices flowing there. So, y'all hop on over to my DBWS and print those out. They're free. They're going to be free, offered for 1 year, so you have plenty of time to print them out. But, you know, print them out, use them, take advantage of the free items, and, you know, Stampin' Up! Is a great company to be with, and they're always trying to improve and do everything for you. Oh my Lord, I just seen my grandson. Hey Kyler, how are you? I hope you're doing well. I love you. The card I'm going to be making tonight, y'all excuse me, that's my grandson, and I haven't talked to him or heard from him in months. Makes me very happy that he's here. Excuse me. I'm gonna show a card tonight using the part of the suite, Bloom Where You're Planted. I'm using the stamp set, Plentiful Plants, and the dies to the set are called Perfect Plant Dies. And it's going to be a quick card. I've got most of it cut out, and I'm using the embossing folder, the Macrame 3D embossing folder. It's really a beautiful embossing folder. I got it in the other day. Let me stick this in here so you can kind of see. You'll see I've already ran it through my die cutting machine and got that ready for y'all. And let's see. Okay, let me get my brain back in gear here, maybe. So, you get in this suite, you can order individually or you can order the suite with just one number. This lattice comes in this package, and it's paper lattice, but it's kind of thick. It doesn't really feel like paper, but it doesn't feel plasticky. It's pretty heavy duty. You can cut it up. I've been working with several different things. I cut one in half today, just playing around with it. And there's one of the dies that I cut out to use with a plant. There's a lot of different ways you can cut that and use it. But you get the paper lattice. You can order that individually or in the suite. The stamp set or the dies, and if you order the stamp and dies together, you get a 10% discount when you order the bundle, and you would also get the 10% discount if you ordered it as the whole suite. And so, you know, that saves you 10% by getting the bundle or getting it in the suite, either one. And so with that, I'm just gonna get on over here and show y'all the paper. It's 12 by 12 paper. It comes with 12 sheets. This one, you can see I've already been playing with this. I've cut out some stuff. Now this particular page, you can just cut it up and use it for the front of your cards or at the side of your cards. I fussy cut these, pardon my arm going across there, but I fussy cut these out of this particular paper down here that we're going to use in the card. And fussy cutting is where you take your paper snips, your scissors, and you literally just fussy cut it out. I'm learning to love fussy cutting. It seems like there's more and more things that come up that I want to cut out, so I'm getting better at the fussy cutting, but that's what I cut out of this paper and that we'll be using on the card tonight. And then, oh, the reverse side is a wood grain. And then this, you have your plants, and let me get my dies here, because some of our dies fit this paper that I wanted to share with you. Like this die here you could, let's see, I'm getting a little head here, I think this, yeah, okay, it's in view. This die will cut out the paper, so if you didn't want to stamp and you needed a quick card, you could simply use the dies in the designer series paper and just die cut out. So you can die cut that one out, and you can die cut, pardon me, this one out, and I think that's the only plants on this page that you can cut out is the leaves. But hey, saves you a few steps whenever you need something quick. And you got a little cactus here, and I call this mother-in-law's tongue. I don't know what the real name of it is, but I call it mother-in-law's tongue. And then you've got some like fill-in greenery, and then the back of it is another wood grain. And this one is large leaves, different philodendrons, and I don't know. My mind's blank. I can't think of all the different plants, but it's a gorgeous background, and it has your Your colors that are in this is your soft succulent evening evergreen, and then there's gray granite, just jade, basic white, even though it says whisper white, Cajun craze, and cinnamon cider are the colors that are in the designer series paper. And the back side is bricks. So, you know, that's great. You know, a lot of us have brick houses, so your plants go up against the wall. So that's another choice. And then you have this one that's got all of your pots and everything. And so we have a few dies that you can cut the pots out with if you don't want to stamp them. If you need quick cards, so you've got this one. And our CEO told us how many that it would cut out, but I don't remember it, and I didn't write it down, so I'll have to get back with y'all on how many, but I know it was a ton that you could cut out with the dies. I just don't have it all in my brain right now. So there's 3 dies that you can cut out the different pots in this with, which are these. These you would have to fussy cut. And let's see, so the ones with the handles, the cinnamon cider and white, you would have to fussy cut those out or just use it on the front of a page. And let's see, and you get 2 sheets of each. And the back of it is gray granite filler leaves is what I call them. Thank you, Miss Judy. I'm glad you like it. And then here's another background paper. And then we have the bricks and the cinnamon cider. And then we have this sheet that is great for like just the front of your card. If you do the one sheet wonder, there's a lot of different ways to do the one sheet wonder, but you could cut, you know, if you wanted just your standard card front, you could cut 3 times, you know, at 4 inches all the way down, and then cut it in half at 6, and that would give you 6 card fronts if you wanted to do it that way. Or you could cut them at 3 inches and get 4 card fronts. And then the back side is kind of a speckledy wash using the gray granite. So there's a lot of options with the paper. And tonight I'm just using, like I say, this sheet here where I've done fussy cutting. And I've already cut most of the things out. I fussy cut this plant. You've probably seen it in the catalog. I'm not going to duplicate it exactly, but this is the card I seen and I loved it, so it's what I'm going off of, but it won't be exact. And I took a piece of evening evergreen cardstock, I don't know, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inches, and I ran it through the Stampin' Cup machine using the embossing folder. It's a macrame, and I cut different strip sizes. I believe I cut them at 1 inch, I think is what, yeah, I cut these at 1 inch, and then I cut a couple of them at 1/2 inch, and then I'm not using 6 pieces. They use 6 on theirs, I believe. I'm just using 5. And I should have, before I cut all of my pieces in strips, I should have cut the sides of it off. So y'all bear with me while I just do a little snip here. And I'm not doing any measurements. I'm just going for it. And we'll see how it comes out. So we're going to snip that one. And I'm going to snip that one. And let's see, let's do this one about there. And let's snip this one about there. And we'll do that one there. And I have no idea. I just snip, 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 so we'll see how it lines up. And let me get my tape runner here. Yep. Okay, so I'm going to take my tape runner. Let me get my mat here. Easier for me to stick all of my stuff on with this. And I'm using the emboss side up. So let's see. Come on. See if I can get it started here. Cooperate with me here. Lord have mercy. I hope I ain't out. Come on. There we go. And I'm just going to put this one about there. Looks good to me. Thank you. I'm glad you like the paper. Kyler, are you still on here? And then I'm going to take this strip and, whoops, I'm going to turn it this way because I still want it to look like it's all kind of lined up somewhat. I'm going to put that one on there. And, oops, I don't think I'm in the view for y'all. Sorry about that. I keep moving off out of camera. And let's see, I want this one to be, we'll do it about there. Looks good to me. Yeah, they used, in the catalog, they used the soft succulent all the way around, and I wanted something different. I wanted to have a little contrast. Come on. It's not the tape runner, it's the user of the tape runner that's having the problems. I really do love our Stampin' Seal. It really is a good adhesive. And we also have the Stampin' Seal Plus for things that you need a lot more sticky with to really hold things in place. If you're putting boxes together or anything like that. Adding doodads, sometimes you need a little more. Okay, and I love our mat because you can put glue on it, your tape runner, whatever, and you can peel it off at the end, or you can just run it under your sink and wash it off. And it's back to being new. That way I don't get sticky all over my paper everywhere. So, there is that. And I want to pop these up instead of laying them flat. Y'all know I love my dimensionals. Let me get my little pokey tool here. Here we go. I take your pick tool. And I'm going to put these, I'm going to have this one about like yay, and that one I'm going to put about there. So let's stick some dimensionals on here. start with these bigger ones. I love our foam adhesive sheets. I really like those because you don't have to use as many dimensionals. Doesn't take as long to tear off one thing versus a bunch of these. But I didn't plan that far ahead, so we're going with dimensionals. And yeah, I'm using overkill, I'm quite sure, but that's alright. When I send something out, I want to make sure it's standing up like it's supposed to. Now these little things, I got to use my take your pick tool. My fingers just don't cooperate. So we're going to stick one there. And we're going to stick one there. Okay. That looks pretty good. And we'll go back to the bigger ones here that I can grab a hold of. Well, we'll stick that one there. So what's your favorite color? Do you like the soft succulent better or the evening evergreen? Really, I don't know how you can have a preference. I love them all. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to put one more there. We'll see if I can squeeze another one in here. I like how that folded down. Okay. And I'm going to take, whoops. See if I can get these little boogers off of here. So you've been making mini cards? Soft succulent's your color, huh? It's a gorgeous color. I wasn't sure about these colors when they came out, but as usual, I fall in love with all of them. So let's see here. We're going to stick this one. Let me go ahead and get these doodads off of this one here. Now I got this one stuck to my finger. We got our yard all mowed. Denny got out there and finished weed eating tonight. I started the other day and my battery ran dead, so I didn't get it finished. So he had to get out there and finish it. But his weed eater is bigger and stronger anyway, so it all worked out. And we're just going to slap this little puppy right down there like that. Not many. Got to get busy. Char bid coming up. Oh, Char's birthday's coming up. Ah, I got you. Yep. Hers is coming up pretty quick, right around the corner. Lori just had hers, now it's Char's turn. And I'm going to stick this one. We're going to stick it right about there. So have they sold their house yet? Let me find a trash to put that in. Get them little doobers out of my way before I stick them to something. Okay. Now, the only thing I'm going to stamp tonight, whoops, will be the sentiment. And I'll have to cut the card base for the inside because I don't have that cut. So, let's see what sentiment we're going to use for this. Let's see. We've got a little note with big thanks. You were there, and I'm very grateful. Thank you. To a dear friend, you touched my heart and love you. Well, let's see. I'm going to use the thank you because I am way behind on getting thank you notes out. So I'm going to go with thank you for the front side anyways. Let's see here. That block's a little oversized. Let's see if I can get it. Yeah, I can get it on this one. There we go. Get it unsticky. Get my Stampin' Pierce mat out here. When you're using photopolymer stamps, you really need a cushion under, since photopolymer doesn't have the rubber on the back. You need a solid surface to put that on. Let me find. I have, let me get a scrap of paper over here to put this thank you on. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to put it on the skinnier one. And I'm going to stamp it in, let's see, do we want Evening Evergreen or Soft Succulent to stamp the sentiment in? Closing on the 16th of June. Awesome. Okay. Well, let's see. I think I'll stamp it in. Yep, Evergreen. That's the one I grabbed. Great minds think alike, don't they? Okay. So let's ink this up. And I'm going to stamp down here and see. I'll stamp down here and see if it's good to go. Yep, I like it. Alright. Whoop. Got ink all over my block. Ooh, I like that. That's pretty. Pretty, pretty. Now they showed cutting a 2-inch piece of basic white cardstock and using the basic border dies and putting an edge. I'll show you which one they used. If I can get it out of here. And no, they do not come on magnets. I keep all of my stuff on magnet. It's easier for me to handle. So, but they don't come this way. They don't come on a magnet. They just come on the paper. But in the catalog, you'll see where they took the point of the sentiment and I don't know, it looks 2-inch piece of paper, and they took and lined it up here and just cut the point here and then left it straight at the top and then ran the die across the top and then the V at the bottom. But I'm not doing that with this 1-inch strip. So, but I wanted to show you what they used in the picture. So that's that. Let me close up my ink pad. I'll stick my finger in it. And let's see. I'm going to move my paper here. Get that out of my way. Get that out of my way. Move that. Get my trimmer over here. I'm going to trim this off just a wee bit there. got an edge on it I don't like. I may make it worse. Okay, I'm going to come here and about like that. Just whack it off. I could have used my snips just as easy. Maybe I'll do that anyways because it's kind of frayed. Got to change my blade. And let's see. That's just going to call it good on that, I think. Yeah, I think I just messed that up. I'm going with it. And I'm going to pop this up using a couple of dimensionals. Get that out of my way. Guess we'll go with 3 so it don't cave in on the center there. There we go. And you could flag the end of it or whatever. I'm just leaving it. And we're going to put that there. And let's see. One more. We need a inside for the inside of the cards. So, and yeah, I know it's light enough. You could leave it like this because the inside of your card's light enough that you can write on it. But I just like to add the extra layer since I have the layer on top. And we need a 5.5 by 4. No, 4.25. 4.25 by, no, 4 by 5.25. I'll get it. Okay, so we need 4 by 5.25. Scoot this down here to 5.25. And we got another scrap over there that we can stamp on. And let's bring the mat back in. And the inside you could stamp. See, that's why I have that there so I don't get glue on everything. So let's see. The inside sentiment, I think we'll go with, we've got a little note with the biggest thanks. You were there and I am grateful. To a dear friend, love you, you touched my heart. So, I think I'm going to go with, you were there and I'm grateful. Well, I got other people on here, I just don't know who they are. But it's showing I got other people on here, so hello and welcome. I hope y'all are enjoying. Yeah, that one's not going to fit, so we're going to go with the bigger one. Get my block here. I hadn't used this stamp, so I need to rough it up a little bit. And we're going to use the Evening Evergreen ink again. And let's see. Whoops. We'll just stamp that upside down. Ew. And I think I've got this whomper jawed. I do. Now I gotta clean it off because I got it whomper jawed on here. Try this again. Alright, I'm gonna move that up. Lay it down and pick it up. We're going to try this again. Make sure it's not whomper jawed. Alright, there we go. And you can stamp it at the top, you can stamp it in the center, you can stamp it wherever you want to stamp it. Whatever makes your little heart content. And we'll take the chamois and clean the ink off. And I'm going to close up my ink pad. And I'm going to take another, this was some extra piece left from the embossing folder that I used on the front of the card. Move some of this out of my way here. And I'm going to cut it and put it on the inside of the card, down at the bottom, kind of go with the front. So let's see, I think we'll do, let's do a 1/2 inch. I'm gonna 1/2 inch of the embossing folder, and I'm gonna put it down here. I'm gonna go ahead and adhere it. Let's get this out of the way. Get my stamping seal back here. Let's see if we can turn it around this way so I can hold on to it. Come on, darling. Okay. Move that. Got glue on the side, so I better stick this on here. And I'm just gonna stick this right down there. And I'm gonna take my snips and trim off the excess from the back. And we're gonna adhere this and stick it on the inside and call it good. Come on. Grab a hold of it here. There we go. And there's your card. Pretty quick, simple, didn't take too long to fussy cut, and it's a wow factor card. I love plants. I'm glad Stampin' Up's come up with some more plants instead of all flowers, so I love it. This reminds me of elephant ear I've got growing in my bedroom that I've got to get outside. I wish they had a banana plant. Mine is now touching the ceiling. I've got to get it out. Oh, my grandson's still there. Thank you. Well, I hope y'all have enjoyed the video tonight. I hope you've learned something. And don't forget to hop over on my DBWS and just click on the banner so that you can download your free PDF, print out all of the pages, and you can create your own cards and color them. They're free to you. Just hop on over there and download them and enjoy making some cards and getting them out to people. And if you love coloring, you're going to love them. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Y'all have, I'm gonna turn my camera up. Y'all hold on. I'm gonna flip my camera one more time. We're gonna see here. See if I can flip this up. Where's my rotate? There we go. Now let's see if I can get it in here. I want to thank y'all for hopping on and spending part of your evening with me and hanging with me. And I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope y'all get creative. And I love you, grandson. Thanks for hopping on. You stay safe wherever you are. And my prayers are with you. And you have a wonderful evening. Love you guys. Good night.